Not only is she a vocal powerhouse, but she is now also producer of her own extended play. Asia's Phoenix Morissette released her first self-produced EP called Signature, featuring tracks like Love You Still, Phoenix, and Trophy. And recently, Signature shot to the top of the local iTunes album charts. To tell us more about her songwriting success, we have Morissette joining us on The Final Word. Morissette, congratulations! A tremendous accomplishment that your self-produced EP Signature not only trended, but charted in over 12 countries.
Super crazy, sir. I'm just super grateful and so happy that the response from everyone is super, like, I know they enjoyed the music. They're enjoying all the different stories that I was able to tell through these first 5 songs, and we're just so excited for everything that I know that is coming with all of this. Very exciting.
But Morissette, how challenging was it to self-produce your own EP? Before the pandemic, you would sing, you would go into the studio, you have a producer, you had everyone at your beck and call. Now you're self-producing it. How challenging was it?
It was different kasi as you know nga din po na before as a singer yun binibigay lang talaga po yung mga songs sa akin, and then ngayon, and I think it's really because of the pandemic na because there are no live shows and concerts, syempre parang I felt disabled na parang oh no, wala akong magawa. I felt very parang hindi ko alam kung anong magagawa ko. But then it was also during the pandemic that I was able to just find that time to go back to this goal of mine to really create my own songs. And ayun, since Love You Still that we released back in November this last year, to Phoenix back in February, and now we're out with the whole EP, which is Signature, with 5 songs, 3 new songs during its release last month. We're super happy. It's a challenge because it's my first time. It's my first time producing and songwriting, but I am so blessed to have an amazing team behind me and with me in this whole journey po that ito lahat na itong music video, all the songs that we were able to create together from our tiny team, but we're going slowly but surely with everything.
You're a multifaceted talent, Morissette, and I know it's hard to pick just one favorite song from Signature. I'm sure all of them are your favorites, but which one reveals the deepest part of Morissette? Saan ba talaga, anong kanta may hugot?
Yes, ay nako. Actually po, each of the song may personal hugot ako. It comes from different experiences of my life. But definitely, I would have to pick 2 na lang para kasi it's hard to choose just one, and it's from different sides kasi. There's 2. One is Love You Still, definitely, because it's my very first song. And it's a song that I wrote coming from my experience with just my family and that where I am right now with my situation with my family. And second one is a song entitled Mirror, which is a song just about fighting inner demons. And I think there's so many people that can relate to this song just because with the pandemic, ang dami lang din nagkaroon ng anxiety, diba? Because syempre, hindi natin alam hanggang kailan itong COVID-19 and just kung kailan babalik talaga yung normalcy. So, and even ako, in the past couple of months, just going into this new process also, I had so many parang fears and just voices go to me and just making me doubt myself and just bringing me stress. Pero this is a song that I feel na people should be reminded of na sometimes you just need to face those fears and just to continue to move forward in life talaga.
Alam mo, before I started the show, a lot of my colleagues here at CNN Philippines wanted to ask you a question. How did it come about that you were dubbed and called Asia's Phoenix? How did this all start?
It all started back in 2017 when I was chosen to represent the Philippines for the Asia Song Festival that was held in South Korea. And so pumunta po ako ng mga covers doon, and I think a lot of the Filipinos were watching at that time. And syempre, we already have Asia Songbirds, si Miss Reg, and Asia's Nightingale, si Miss Lani. And then I guess they were looking for another bird, another ibon to kind of give me that title. And then they tag me as the Phoenix. I do like, at first medyo na ano ako, parang pressure, di ba? Kasi syempre I'm being parang put up there with all the legends, but at the same time, especially for me right now, I like what the phoenix symbolizes, na parang rising from the ashes. And even for me in my personal experience and even in my career, I've just been through so much lang din, pero because I did not stop,
Yes.
and ayan, kaya nandito po tayo. And I think it's just, I just want to be able to embody that and to remind everyone, as long as we keep going, maaabot po talaga natin yung mga goals po natin.
Absolutely. And I can't believe it, Morissette, that you'll be celebrating your 10th anniversary concert already in January
Yes po.
2022. And it is aptly called Phoenix. No? I mean,
Yes.
and of course, it is 2 days on the 22nd and the 23rd. But don't you miss live performances? Now we're seeing other countries opening up in Europe
Yes.
and in the United
Yes.
States. Live performances. And here we are in the Philippines, still no mass gatherings and no live events.
Opo, nakakamiss nga, sir. Sobrang, especially ako, I was such a big, parang, if I, for lack of a better term, parang advocate talaga of live shows. Like, I'm really
Right.
someone who would fight talaga to have live shows back, I think. Especially before. But right now, ito, syempre, I can't miss out on celebrating
Right.
my decade in the industry. And this also comes with, because I also have a track from my EP called Phoenix, of that same meaning then. Just a very uplifting song, an anthem na hopefully people would also like to listen to when they're feeling down. And
Yes.
yeah, this is a concert and celebration of my 10 years in the industry. This is actually happening January 23 and 24. So it's a
Ayan.
Sunday, Monday, Philippine time.
Ayan, and that
Pero,
can be watched all over the world, hindi ba? Because
all
it's on a digital
over,
platform.
yes.
And before
Hindi
we go,
Hindi na
Morissette,
nalilimit.
can you
Yes
sing
po.
for us a few lines from one of your favorite songs in your new EP, as we may find, hope, inspiration, wisdom, and love in each other during this more
Yes.
challenging period in our lives?
Sige po. I might as well just sing Phoenix,
Yeah.
para mas ma-uplift din po tayo, and para mas din, connect sa concert and EP. Okay, so this is Phoenix for everybody. So let's shine like the sun, rise like a phoenix, take to the sky, 'cause we got no limits. Don't be afraid to reach for the stars, 'cause we were made to go that far.
Bravo! Bravo!
Thank you
Asia's
po.
Phoenix
Thank you.
Morissette, thank you so much for joining us on The Final Word.
Thank you so much for having me, Sir Rico.